Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It is the player ratings after Liverpool beat Burnley by 3-0. We can't get the bot to work, so there's no poll tonight. It's old school player ratings. It's me, it's numbers, and you get to give me shit. It's that simple. Let me know what player ratings you would give for the players that I am talking about as we go along, though. So we're going to start with the goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. Not quite hit the heights that he did last time out, did he? But to be fair to him, I thought it was a brilliant performance in a different way this time. I think what we've seen from Alisson over the years is that he's so good at patrolling the edge of his penalty area, coming out when we need him to, when we're playing that high line, and we've also seen his shot stop him. What we saw tonight was punches galore, and he absolutely loved it. And it was a different test for Alisson, and we're not used to seeing him act like this, but he controlled that area so well. Whenever anything went in there, if Nat Phillips didn't get it, you can pretty much guarantee that Alisson got 2 hands on it. He got 5 punches and 3 eye claims during the day. I thought he was brilliant. Obviously, there was 4 saves as well, 1 from inside the penalty area. So 8 out of 10 for me from Alisson Becker, and I can see loads of yous. Shane Downey, Reece, Glenn Boylan, 8, 8, 8. So I'm happy that you're all in sort of agreement there. I want to talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold next. I thought he was brilliant again. Liverpool, over the last sort of few weeks, I wouldn't say we've been exceptional, but we've been Liverpool in that we've managed to grind out the results when we've needed to. When the pressure's on the line, this Liverpool side, these lads, they step up big time. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, for me, is the one lad there who's led by example. When you think of like Steven Gerrard and how he captained the side and all that type of stuff for so many years, he drove that team forward. And for me, again, Trent was there, first half, bombing on forward, like 4 key passes I think it was on the day. No, sorry, 2 key passes, 4 to 4 ground duels, but his defensive work was so good as well today. Get shit for it, but 4 clearances, 4 interceptions, 3 tackles as well as those key passes. I mean, when he starts bombing up and down the field, when he's got Thiago just inside of him, he's got options. When he's got options, we know he's world class. So for me, I thought he was brilliant. I can see loads of different results here for him. Henrik said 10, Johnny said 8. I'm going to go with a 9 for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Absolutely loved that performance. On to the big man, big Nat Phillips, the man, the legend, the god of heading himself, Nathaniel Harry Phillips. My word, is there anything this lad can't do? Is there though? Really? The disrespect that people have shown Nat Phillips this season, and I'm fed up of the, oh, but he's got a ceiling. He smashed his fucking ceiling. It's like he's in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and he's got that final lift up and he's just gone straight through into the air. That's what Nat Phillips has done. He's proved to everybody that he deserves a place in a Premier League side. And for me, he deserves a place in this Liverpool side. And maybe not next season when we've got the lads back, but you can do worse than having him. I'm not even talking 4th choice. I'm talking 3rd choice. Because why the fuck not? Every time you think you've seen the best of him, he just goes that little bit further. He just leaves you wanting a little bit more. It was a bang-on 10 out of 10 performance from Nat Phillips. The header, the ab crunch. He even got an ab crunch in as he was doing the header. Who does that? Who fucking does that? You can't be doing ab crunches when you're doing headers in the penalty area. Big fucking Nat can. That's you. Have some of that, you fucking sexy bastard. Thank you very much. Reece Williams then anyway. A little bit of a tougher night for Reece Williams. That ball over the top was tough. He was criminally slow as he ran back and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Reece Williams just absolutely loves it. It was a tough night, but he's still got the defensive stats, you know. So let me go through a couple of them here. 8 clearances, 2 block shots and 2 tackles. 8 clearances for Reece Williams. When I was watching it live, I was thinking, fucking hell, they've done him here. 8 clearances, you're having a laugh. 8 clearances, says to me. He gets an 8 out of 10. He's a young lad. He had a tough game against Chris Wood and all them Burnley lads, and that ball fucking flying over. I mean, he's literally got to have the best eyesight in the world to just track the ball as it comes down from fucking plane height. Ridiculous. 8 out of 10. Thank you very much. Andy Robertson, back with a bang. I'll tell you what, Manchester United, we've got to thank you big time, first of all, for allowing us that 4-2 victory, but giving our lads a break, giving Andy Robertson a break, that was massive. So thank you, Manchester United fans. Thank you for the protest that you just didn't bother with after you'd stopped playing Liverpool, but thank you for bringing Andy Robertson back. 2 assists today, 1 for Bobby Firmino, yes, 1 for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Nice little ball in for Bobby there, cuts it back, Bobby's there, bang, 2 assists, brilliant. Defensively, fucking sound as well, love it. 7 clearances and created 1 big chance. I'm giving Andy Robertson a 9 out of 10. Up, down, and fucking up again. That's what he did. Fabinho next in the centre of the park. Quiet game for Fabinho, I think. Wow, I hit a height there. Have quiet game for Fabinho, I think. What do you say? What are you saying? Are we saying Fabinho? I can just see loads of 9s and 10s. I don't know whether you are talking about Robertson or not. Put Fabinho, put the player's name for me, and then put a number in the comments. So, Fabinho, 8 out of 10. It was a little bit of a quieter game, but he had to think about what was behind him all the time, didn't he? You know, you got Reece Williams, you know, you got Phillips there, you know, they're lumping balls up. So it was important for him to sort of try and mop up the second balls. Thought he did that really well. And I thought, you know, he put a good base when they were pressing really high up first half and stuff like that. Fabinho was the one who was making himself available, and Thiago, and then getting the ball on from there. So yeah, loads of 8s and 7s and 9s. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 for Fabinho. Thiago next, silky as a motherfucker. He is just fucking sensational, isn't he, to be honest with you? Thiago, man, I mean, he's got that turn where he sort of, you can't see what I'm doing, so he sort of flicks his foot a little bit like that, and it's a bit nuts, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm just watching myself, yeah, that didn't look anything like it. Right, I'm going to have to try and do this jumping in the air or something instead, so if you just bear with me, I'm going to take my headphone out. So he sort of flicks his foot. Now, let's have a look. Did I get that one right? No, that just looks like a fat lad who got about 6 inches off the ground. Okay, won't bother trying to do that. I've got this hand here, right? I'll use my hand instead, so pretend this is my foot, and he sort of flicks it like that. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, that was it. Should have just done that in the first place. Shouldn't have bothered with the jumping up and down. Anyway, Thiago, 9 out of 10. Absolutely fucking superb. Thank you very much, Thiago. You're a man on a mission. And I've given you a 9, and I probably wanted to give you an 8, but I can't be arsed changing it. I know it's just like a little circle there, and I've literally just done it, but I'm still not going to change it. 9's on the board. Don't take first answers in it. Wijnaldum, then. Bit of a quieter game for Genie Wijnaldum today. I think I finally understand what everyone watching matches from home has always thought about Gini Wijnaldum, because I've had a season of him where I've just sort of not really noticed much of what he's done, to be honest. And again, it was the same. And he just, I don't know how to describe it, really. Probably should have thought of this before I said I don't know how to describe him, because I know then I have to try and describe him, because that's how you do that, isn't it? So I'm going to go, I should have just ended it with I don't know how to describe him, but I've got myself into a little bit of a thing now where I'm going to have to describe him. I think he's a bit of an A to B player, if you know what I mean. And that, like, it's just a simple case of put the ball there and he's going to move it on there, something like that, you know what I mean? So I think that's what he is, and he's an A to B player, and he comes up with a 7 out of 10 tonight for me. I don't think he was brilliant, but he does a job. He's perfunctory in that way. Mo Salah's the next one then. Tough night again for Mo, actually. Let me know your votes for Mo Salah now in the comment section. Please just put Salah and then a number out of 10 for me. I think, first of all, let's start at the end of the game. He should have passed to Robbo. I'm not going to hold it against him, because the lad's literally been sensational when everyone else has been shit around him all season long. And he scored most of the goals and most of the really important goals. And I saw the stats tonight, I don't know whether it's true, I'm going to say it anyway, that we'd be 15th without Mo Salah's goal. Well, that's a worrying thing, isn't it? When, like, lots of Reds would say, get rid of him, sell him and all that type of stuff. I thought he probably deserved a 7 out of 10, but what I will say is he worked so hard defensively for that clean sheet tonight. So as much as he wants that golden boot, as much as he wants Liverpool to score loads and loads of goals, he worked so hard for the team, so damn hard to make sure that we got that sort of clean sheet and stuff. And look, 2 big chances missed, but you know what? It is what it is. Sadio Mane started really sort of slowly into in the game, and it took him a while to sort of get into it. And I thought, first half, I didn't think he was very good. And then second half, you start to see him go past the man here and there, and he starts to look a little bit like there's just the start of seeing Sadio Mane there over and over, and what we've seen for time. And I really hope that that's the case. I really hope that he can, you know, in front of the fans at Anfield, that's just the sort of jolt to the system that he needed. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 tonight. I know he gets the assist, of course, but I don't think his all-round play was there. He gets the assist. It's a nice little ball. He stands up for Nat Phillips, isn't it? And then finally, Roberto Firmino, before I get on to the substitutes. I thought Roberto Firmino was absolutely superb. Just a shout out to Paul Wynn, who gave Mane a 9. Baz and North gave Mane a 7. LFC Dan's 9s, stuff like that. But yeah, let's talk Bobby Firmino then. I mean, he gets a goal. And then he starts playing Bobby Firmino football, which was beautiful. When we started to link up, there was a couple of movements where we were just absolutely sensational. And that's the kind of stuff that Bobby brings to this side. When we start playing well, Bobby is in the middle of everything that we do. And I saw that again with Bobby tonight, and it's after he scored that goal, he just sort of played with that confidence, and I think he just kind of showed everyone, if you just put the ball in the middle of the goal, this goalkeeper's no good, and stuff like that. And I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10. I can see loads of people there. Graham Boylan voted 9. Moving unit, yes. Yes, Lee, how are you, my friend? Voted 9 out of 10. I'll go with my mate Lee. He can get a 9 out of 10. And then finally, I'm going to give a vote, a mark to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Took that goal really well, didn't he? Where is he? Yeah! That didn't work. Let's try again. 8 out of 10. Yeah! That didn't work. Let's try again. Yeah! That didn't work. Let's try again. Yes! 8 out of 10 for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, which is absolutely lovely. I've completely ran out of things. I was going to give Milner a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 and Costas a 6 out of 10. I've got no more magnetised whiteboard stuff, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Doesn't really matter. At the end of the season, shouldn't have mentioned it, but it is what it is. I'm really happy for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm happy because he's going to have a baby. I'm happy because everything in his life's just amazing. And what's nicer than seeing someone just doing the thing that they love? And I'm happy because he's a really good footballer. And he deserved that tonight for just being around the squad, not getting his head, not dropping his head and stuff like that, just working hard, getting back in, getting a big goal, brilliant skill as well, made up. So thank you everyone. I've enjoyed this player ratings. It's been a little bit different. It's been a bit old school player ratings. I've had a bit of fun there. I hope you have too. Don't forget, we'll be doing the instant match reaction very shortly. It'll be me and it'll be Mr. Paul Machin avec top, please. We might be even having a cup of choo-choo. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you over on the IMR. Ta.
So this is John Henderson's documentary, right? So we have to say the truth, huh? So let me say it like this.